Can I look through? Oh, hey neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Fine. So, let me level through. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Okay, great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. So he spoke to me with the door closed. But I'm not going there right now. I'll check during the day. I don't need a tinkle. Storage room, but I'm not going there right now. Okay. A sphinx kitty? Do I have a kitty? Ooh. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the window. Looks like his family is asleep. Must be loneliness and isolation. Take that down. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Get off my lawn. I don't like this coat hanger. I think looks too much like a person. Okay, let's go to sleep, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Breaking news. There was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. But next, something lighter. Right. Is that the radio? Oh, this is okay. Is there fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. What? They're burning up? Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay, let me save. Oh, I can only do it once? Well, that's a bit shit, isn't it? This is my office. Kitchen. Oh my lord. What are you doing here? How did you get in? Damn. So it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in your house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. I'll write down my number. They just set up a line over there. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Can I call him? 34144. Call? Okay. Took a beer. See you later. See you later, neighbor. Ew. Is he still here? Ooh. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around with lowk here in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Teenagers. Don't they have homes to go to? There's definitely silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Hi. Is my daddy there? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. I don't know what she knows. I'm gonna ask her about the visitors. I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? So maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I don't know who your daddy is. Is it my neighbor? Have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out there. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. You mean this chair? Who the hell is out there? Can I come in? No. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone here found my personality particularly palatable. But don't worry. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight f***ing answer. You're asking that directly anyway. I know. But I didn't really have any option. Guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why do you think it'll be any different here? Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have f***ing noticed. Come in, you should leave. Would the game throw me a visitor that quickly? No, I don't like him. We should leave. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man. Fuck you. Who the hell? Ugh, I don't know about that. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh at me. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out there with these visitors everywhere in the sun roasting everything. But I really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon. I don't know about that. You got like a little hunch going on over there, but she looks fine. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know when I should go to bed. Oh howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit, only if it's no trouble? What of your trouble? Well, I guess we could go look for shelter elsewhere. Well, you're not making a very good case for yourself. Everyone will just turn you away. My old lady is exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? Can your wife speak for herself? Why are you so tired? course you can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired, I'm sorry. I don't like them. I mean, I think it's 50-50. They could be a visitor, they could be normal. You know, for the plot, I think I'll just let them in. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I can't use the phone. Okay, everyone. Sleep tight. I'll just go to sleep. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murderers over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to sad society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to... just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding the contact of a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can intimidate the appearance and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they've encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. Just call 311364 and your groceries will be at your door within a day. Can I call that number? 4. Would you like to place an order? 1 can of coffee. Coffee. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Okay. Are you in here? No, are you in the closet? Alright. Hope it all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired and all I wanted was to go home, climb into bed and cry my eyes out. But then I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over, you know. So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Alright, let me see your teeth. Yes, of course. Please don't trouble my darling wife. She's exhausted. To protect the ones you love, sometimes you gotta sink your teeth into life. I think they look fine. They're not like perfect. You understand how tough things are out there. My teeth aren't perfect, but it is what it is. Pull out the gun. Leave alone. I think you're fine, bro. I think you're fine. I think you're fine as well. What do you want to check? I want to check your teeth. Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? I'm so nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. I don't know, man. Oh, so, do I fit the description? I don't even know what to do. Oh, this is hard. It's a hard decision. But I'm scared. I'm scared to do this. But we'll see what happens. I'm a visitor. How? It can't be. Oh my god, I was chased out of my home, fired from a job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Okay, I'm gonna hear you out. I don't want to do it. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? I don't know about that. She's acting a little weird. Oh no, I can just go to sleep. Okay. Anyone out here? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a deep sense of fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. I want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. Bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears it happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Must be the visitor. I see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Piss off. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. Am I speaking plainly? Am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me. Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Okay, come in. Ooh, I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The Sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? No, you look. Where are your lips? I've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't understand why or how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? You actually lost me. Do I want this astrology woman? She looks kind of weird. Like she like shaved her eyebrows off and drew them back on. She kind of looks like Michael Jackson. Whatever. I'll see what she says. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Now you're changing your mind? Just because, like, you got a place to stay here? Are you still out here? Yeah. I don't like looking at him. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping in the wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. Once some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. I thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in the crowd. I don't know. He seems fine, but... he looks fine. The other girl... the other girl did not look fine, but he looks fine. I don't know if I have space, though. I'm taking a lot of people in, actually. So... couple... this lady... the priest is in here. And then these two will be in the bathroom and office. No one better be sleeping in my bed. Alright. Looks like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees will be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Right. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. I better not find anybody dead in my rooms, alright? I don't want to see that. The couple? Right. I don't want to play with your freaking tarot cards. Wonder reading. I actually know. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Let me look at your hands. Damn it. What the hell is this? Lady. But do be careful. I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. You still in here? What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they just started to touch me. First my arms, then shoulders. And in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream and call for help, but my voice was lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. Then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran and ran. I never looked back. Well, until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then I could have sworn I remembered everything that day. Hang on. You don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom, my dad. I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I actually don't know. Don't know what happened to you that made you forget everything. Why would you say that? And now I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. I guess we're all going to die. I guess so. I don't like you. I have to kill somebody. Let me call my neighbor. Hey neighbor. Saw what happened out there? The teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again, but it didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. It's the last time I risk her life like that. I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. Who killed them? It was that pale doll thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. But I need to test you. You're like a grave digger, so I expect your hands to be dirty. So I'm gonna look at your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you just don't find bones. Alright. You! I can't even, like, shoot her. Hello? Ooh. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. I hope so. I hope that's the case. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I don't need anything from you. He's not even trying. He's not even trying to act like a human. So, you alone? No, I'm not. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows what they'll be in a few days.